have finished it. So maybe I will finish this today. Hello everyone, it's Fionn and welcome back to my channel, Crystal Eva channel. I hope you're all okay. There is 1 week left of November, and the problem is I still have 4 books left on my November TBR. And the other problem is I have a uni assignment due this week. So am I going to finish 4 books? I'm thinking no. And as much as I would like to try and full send it and really try and get these 4 books done this week, I just don't see it happening. I really do have to prioritise uni. So I think this is just going to be a realistic week of reading. So like I said, it's Monday, it's just past 5 p.m. I'm actually going out for dinner in a bit. And I'm about to start a new book. I've got about 10 minutes before I need to go. So I'm just going to read the first few pages. I'm thinking I'm going to start with The Jungle Book. So the 4 books that I still have left are The Jungle Book by Rudyard Kipling, The Librarian of Auschwitz by Antonio Iturbe, Night Heron by Adam Brooks, and Everything I Never Told You by Celeste Ng. I think I'm going to start with The Jungle Book just because it's the shortest, and I really think I could do with the sense of achievement of finishing a book, because I have only finished 1 book so far this month, which is fine, but that is not a lot for me. I'm still reading The Priory of the Orange Tree, which I started a month ago. I'm about 550 pages through out of 800, and I'm still reading A Little Life, which I started 4 months ago. I'm about, I think, halfway through that one. So yeah, this is basically just me seeing what I can do this week, seeing where we go, having a full-time job, doing a part-time degree, and loving reading. So yeah. Hello, it's Tuesday, and my morning started off really productive actually. I got some work done first thing, and then I've been for a run, obviously had a shower. I have about an hour and a half before I need to leave for work, so I'm going to try and read an article and hopefully start writing a little bit about that I've got to do for my assignment, and then I'm really hoping to get a solid half hour in of reading, so hopefully after that I will have time. I did start The Jungle Book last night, but I literally read 5 pages, so not a lot. I also read, I think, about 5 minutes of my current audiobook, which is Sociopath by Patrick Gagne, and I was reading something else in the morning, but I DNF'd it, but that's kind of irrelevant. I think I probably read like 10 to 20 pages of it. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I am going to do some work and then hopefully half hour reading, have lunch, and get gone. My assignment is due on Thursday, but I really want to submit it tomorrow because of what I've got on this week. So I have set myself a little checklist of what I wanted to achieve today, which is way less than half. But I'm hoping tomorrow the pressure of the impending deadline will really get me through the finish line. And then hopefully I can do a lot more reading the rest of the week. Fingers crossed. It's Thursday evening. I finished my assignment, submitted it at midnight last night, so that's wonderful news. Reading this week, after the last time I spoke to you on Tuesday morning and said I'm going to read for half an hour now, I read 0 pages on Tuesday. It didn't happen. I did read a few yesterday, but I actually decided to DNF The Jungle Book. I've been brutal with DNFing lately, but if it's not hitting, it's not hitting. What's the point of carrying on? So yes, I did the DNF The Jungle Book, and this morning I returned to The Priory of the Orange Tree. I have no intention of putting this down, DNFing it at all. I'm just finding it overwhelming that it's so big and I'm not finishing any books, so I've been reading others in between. But plan for right now, next little while before I've got to pop back out, is to do a little more reading of this. I did read some this morning, still enjoying it, but It's just and slow, like it's actually slow to read, for me at least. My colleague saw this in my car earlier and she came in and was like, oh my god, that book in your car is massive. And I was like, I know, it's taking me so long. What a ramble, just to say I'm reading this for a little while. The way he gazed at her, she might have been a sunrise after years of night. Swoon. Oh. This is so lovely. Hello my friends, it's Sunday afternoon and I have had the most wonderfully chilled day. I woke up late, I went to bed late last night, it was my work Christmas party, and usually even if I go to bed late I still wake up early because my body clock, but this morning I didn't wake up until 10. Gorgeous, so I still had almost 8 hours, which is really what I needed because I was fully expecting to feel so tired today, and I feel okay. So that's great. And then I just lay in bed for an hour and read this morning, which I haven't done for such a long time, and it was just so lovely. So I haven't really read anything since then. I filmed a video, I've edited a video, I've had some lunch, and yeah, it's just been so lovely and chilled. So I still have about, well, way over 100 pages left to go, but it looks so tiny compared to what I've read now. Oh. So I'm definitely making some good progress, and I'm really, oh my gosh, sorry, I'm in a tangle. I'm still enjoying this one. I'm not gonna lie, I am still confused by some parts, who people are, where they are, but on the whole, I think I get the gist of the story and I am really enjoying it. I think the writing is incredible. Like the amount of research and effort and perfectionism she's put into creating this story is so, like, it's so apparent that she's really worked hard on this, and I think it's really great. My plan for this afternoon is I'm going to go for a run shortly, and then I really must desperately do some housework. I would like to do a little bit of uni work too, and I'd like to edit the video that I filmed this afternoon. But other than those things, which in themselves won't take that long to do each, I'm just reading. So I would love to finish this today. I don't know if I will, but if I just do what I did this morning, get into bed early and then just lie there and read, maybe I will finish this today. Guys, I'm just having such a great day. I don't know why, but I really am. So that's wonderful. So that is where I'm at. Not much of an update, but just wanted to check in because I don't think I've checked in since Wednesday, and I edited my screen time video yesterday or the day before and realised I spoke on the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then just didn't speak again, and then I just took a couple of clips of me reading and then was like, great, I did it, I'm all done, see you next time, and I didn't really say anything. So sorry about that. I can try to be better, but ADHD. Once it's gone, it is gone. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go for my run now. I have finished The Priory of the Orange Tree. This is a reading vlog from last week. And it's now Friday, the following Friday, but I just felt I wanted to share this milestone because it's been a long time coming, but I have now finished it, and I would say I did enjoy it. I did enjoy it, but I didn't love it. Oops. Did I love it? No. Did I enjoy it? Yeah, for the most part. I found it quite slow to get into because there was a lot of world building, there was a lot of unfamiliar, like old English language, and like she's taken roots of Latin words to create the words that she uses. It's very, very cleverly done, I'll say that. But yeah, I found it hard to understand in the beginning. I was very confused. I definitely got more into it, and the middle chunk, like a large middle chunk as well, I thoroughly enjoyed. The end, towards the end just now, this past kind of week or so, I feel I've been just ready for it to be finished now and ready to be moving on to something else, but that's okay. That's just the way it goes sometimes. It's just been a while, and I do think this is really cleverly done. I do, but I just didn't absolutely love it. I mean, I've enjoyed it enough to keep going. Lord knows I have DNF'd many books recently, so we know I would have done it if I had felt the need, but I didn't feel the need. I just couldn't keep focusing on it for like continuously without reading anything else because it was very dense for me. But I am not much of a fantasy reader, so for me this was a pretty big thing. This brings me so much joy. In terms of a star rating, I'm not fully decided. I feel like I want to say 3.75, but that feels absolutely scandalous for this because it's such a tome, and I feel like part of me is inclined to say 4 stars just because of the size of it, because I feel like it should be more. And then I'm like, well, if I've kept reading it for that long and that many pages, I've obviously thought it was pretty good, but my final feelings are just feeling like a 3.75. So yeah. One thing that I did love about this was the representation of same-sex relationships, and just the fact that they were completely normal. They weren't spoken about, like they were not frowned upon, but there were issues of producing an heir, which was a big thing, but like for all families, but also just people having relationships. That was just the way it was, and I really loved that about it. Like, it wasn't nothing scandalous about being in a same-sex relationship. Really appreciated that, and like I've said, I think that it's so cleverly written, but I just didn't fall in love with it. So that's where I'm at. I will tack this on to the end of the realistic week of reading from last week, but I just wanted to announce I have finished it 5 or maybe even 6 weeks after I started it. Woohoo! Okay, so that brings us to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye!